quick couple measurements here. I couldn't find anything when I looked, even though people were doing some of the stuff. So the outside diameter, if you want to slip over top of the cat here, is 3 1/4. So you need 3 1/4 inside diameter. To this bolt back here, which the muffler has an indent for it, you're going to run into clearance issues. About 12 3/4, about as far as you probably want to go there till you start running into this guy, or else you have to kick it out a little bit. You got just under an inch from this bracket to the exhaust. You can cut that off, you can take it off. There's 3 bolts under here, 3 Torx bolts. What else do we have? The factory outside diameter of the muffler is 4 inches. So that's what will clear that. This here sticks out a little bit more, so if you're running I had a 5-inch Borla outside diameter, and it was all over this, all over that. It's not working, so keep that in mind. That's why we're using that resonator from Harley's. That resonator is extremely short here, as you can see. The overall length, I mean, it's about 11, just actually 10.5 inches. Put the gasket in there. This is, I thought I measured this, is pretty close to like, it's like 3 3/8. It's about what this is anyway. The inside diameter is about 3 3/8. So that's why this thing works pretty well. It is has like a slight resonator inside of it. Not sure if it really does much being as short as it is. Trying this out. So I had this big ass Borla. I already threw it back outside, but it's too big around. It was a 1/2 inch bigger, so it's hitting everything. It's just as almost just as long as that thing. I think it came out to like here, but it was fucking hitting the where that indent is for the fucking shock, and it was all over that fucking pipe there. So can't do that. Anything else you find that's small like that, or else you're gonna have to fucking kick it out slightly, which I'm not against that either. Anyway, my local O'Reilly's had this in stock. 22362 right there is the number. So we're gonna throw this thing on there and see how she does. Probably ride home on that. All right, so this thing comes with these tabs here. I need to slit it anyway, so make a slot on one side right there like you see, and then get yourself some pliers. You can bend that tab out that has the threads in it, because the threads, you can see that they stick in. Kind of makes it a pain for the gasket. It would also make it slip on a lot easier when it's done. The first one, as you see, I already did. So once you bend it out with some get some needle nose, get a good grip on it, right about where the edge is. Actually, keep a tight grip, and you should be able to just break it right off, just like that. And the clamp's gonna go over top of that. You'll never see that anyway. That's how you do that. Break that off. Now you got 3 slots, good to go. All right, the gasket's a little kind of a pain in the ass to get out of the original exhaust. It does almost kind of melted to it a little bit. I don't have many miles on it, so the more miles, the hotter it gets, the more it's gonna melt to the old pipe. But was able to get a small pick tool down in there, just kind of work it around a little bit, then eventually fucking able to pull it right out. This little cap does come off of there. No big deal. A little bit of a pain in the ass to get it back on, but it does go back on. And then that thing slides in there pretty nice. All you got is the tip of the cap sticking out. I'm gonna slide this bitch on with the clamp. If you have any scratches on it, this thing is not angled or any kind of crazy thing like this thing. I think it came scratched from O'Reilly's. I'm not gonna complain about it. I just put it to the inside of the bike. No one will fucking know. I'm gonna forget all about it. Who cares? Put that bitch on.